Welcome to our deep dive into the titans of Greek mythology. These were the big guns, the heavy hitters, the ones who predated the Olympians and set the cosmic stage for the stories we know and love. Imagine the universe in its infancy, a chaotic soup of primordial forces. That's where the titans come in. They embody these raw, untamed energies, time, the heavens, the earth, memory. But like any good story, there's gotta be some drama, right? The titans' reign wasn't all sunshine and roses. Get ready for epic battles, family feuds, and a cosmic power struggle that would make even the most ambitious Olympian blush. Let's start with the big cheese himself, the head honcho of the Titans, Cronus. Now Cronus was a powerful dude, no doubt about it. He ruled during the Golden Age, a time of peace and abundance. But here's the thing about Cronus, he had a bit of a temper. Oh, and some daddy issues too. You see, Cronus overthrew his own father, Uranus, the sky god. Talk about keeping it in the family, right? But the way he did it, well, let's just say it wasn't pretty. Let's just say a sickle was involved. Now you'd think after conquering the cosmos, Cronus would chill out a bit, enjoy the good life, but nope, not our guy. He swallows his kids whole, one by one, as they're born. Meet Rhea, the wife of Cronus, and let's face it, the brains of the operation. Imagine being married to the guy who literally devours your children. Talk about a deal breaker. But Rhea, she wasn't just going to sit back and let her husband turn their family into a cosmic buffet. She was the goddess of motherhood, the protector of her children, and she was not about to let some prophecy stand in her way. So, when it came time for her sixth child, Zeus, to be born, Rhea hatched a plan. She swaddled a rock, a plain old rock, and presented it to Cronus as baby Zeus. Now you'd think the king of the Titans, the guy who ate 5 of his own kids, might be a little suspicious. But Cronus, bless his heart, wasn't exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. He swallowed that rock whole, none the wiser. Meanwhile, Rhea smuggled the real baby Zeus away to safety. Now let's take a break from all the family drama and journey to the edge of the world, where we meet Oceanus, the titan of the all-encompassing river. Picture this, a boundless expanse of water circling the entire world, its currents teeming with life and mystery. That's Oceanus's domain. He wasn't interested in the throne or power struggles. Oceanus was all about balance, the ebb and flow, the eternal rhythm of the waves. He was a force of nature, literally, embodying the vastness and power of the sea. He remained neutral, a silent observer to the cosmic drama unfolding around him. Think of him as the wise old sage of the Titans watching the world go by. Where there's Oceanus, there's Tethys, his wife, and the embodiment of the life-giving, nurturing power of water. If Oceanus represents the vastness of the sea, Tethys is the gentle rain, the freshwater spring, the lifeblood that sustains all things. She's the mother of thousands, literally. Rivers, streams, nymphs, you name it, they probably descended from Tethys. She's the ultimate mother figure, embodying fertility, abundance, and the boundless potential of life itself. When the Titans were overthrown, she took in Hera, Zeus's wife, protecting her from the chaos. Tethys reminds us that even in the midst of cosmic upheaval, life finds a way. Look up at the sun, blazing in the sky, and you're looking at the legacy of Hyperion, the Titan of Light. He wasn't just any god, folks. Hyperion was the OG sun god, the one who brought light to the world. Imagine the cosmos shrouded in darkness, then bam! Hyperion bursts onto the scene, illuminating the heavens with his radiant energy. He embodied the power of the sun, the brilliance of the dawn, the life-giving force of light itself, and he passed that legacy on to his children. Helios the sun god, Selene the moon goddess, and Eos the goddess of dawn, all inherited their father's celestial power. Alongside Hyperion, we have Theia, his sister and wife. Talk about keeping it in the family, right? But hey, when you're Titans, I guess cosmic power couples are just a thing. Theia, like her husband, was associated with light, but her domain was the shining light of the heavens. Think of the brilliant blue of a clear sky, the twinkling stars at night, the ethereal glow of the moon. She represented clarity, brilliance, and the awe-inspiring beauty of the cosmos. Together, Hyperion and Theia brought light and clarity to the world. Now let's talk about Coeus, the Titan of intellect. This wasn't your average brainiac, folks. Coeus was the embodiment of cosmic intelligence, the thinking man's Titan. He represented the power of the mind, the ability to reason, to understand the intricate workings of the universe. Imagine the cosmos as a giant puzzle, its secrets waiting to be unlocked. Coeus held the key to that puzzle, his mind a vast repository of knowledge and wisdom. He was the go-to guy for advice, the oracle of the Titans, if you will. Coeus reminds us that knowledge is power, that understanding the universe is the key to unlocking its mysteries. Where Coeus was the intellect, his wife Phoebe was the intuition. She was the titaness of the moon, but not just the moon's physical presence in the sky. Phoebe embodied its mystery, its connection to prophecy, and the subconscious. Imagine the moon, its silvery light casting an ethereal glow over the world, revealing hidden truths and stirring up emotions. She was the keeper of secrets, the whisperer of prophecies, the one who could see into the hearts of gods and mortals alike. Phoebe reminds us that sometimes the most profound truths are revealed not through logic or reason, but through intuition. Time, that relentless river flowing from the past through the present and into the future, that, my friends, is the domain of Creus, the titan of constellations and the measure of time itself. Imagine the night sky, a vast canvas of stars, each one a marker in time, telling a story that stretches back to the beginning of the universe. Creus is the master storyteller, weaving those celestial tales, mapping the heavens with his constellations. He represents the cyclical nature of time, the ebb and flow, the rise and fall of civilizations, the birth and death of stars. He reminds us that time marches on, relentless and indifferent to our human concerns. Let's talk about Iapetus, the titan of mortality, and, well, let's just say he had a knack for making things interesting. He was the father of Prometheus, the firebringer, Epimetheus, the afterthought, and Atlas, the guy who got stuck holding up the sky. Iapetus represents that primal spark of creation, the moment when life emerged from the chaos. He's the link between the Titans, those embodiments of cosmic forces, and us, mere mortals trying to make sense of it all. But Iapetus also embodies the duality of human nature. His children, while flawed, were also capable of great things. Prometheus, despite his rebellious streak, brought fire to humanity, kickstarting civilization. Iapetus reminds us that creation and destruction, wisdom and folly are two sides of the same coin. Picture this. A single solitary figure standing at the edge of the world, his shoulders stooped under an unimaginable weight, holding up the very sky itself. That, my friends, is Atlas, the titan who drew the short straw after the Titanomachy. As punishment for siding with the Titans, Zeus gave Atlas the unenviable task of holding up the heavens for all eternity. Talk about a pain in the neck, literally. But Atlas, despite his burden, became a symbol of strength, endurance, and resilience. He represents the human capacity to bear even the heaviest loads, to face adversity with grit and determination. Atlas reminds us that even when the weight of the world seems unbearable, we have the strength within us to keep going. He's a reminder that even in defeat there can be dignity. In the vast library of the cosmos, Mnemosyne is the head librarian, the guardian of memory, the one who ensures that nothing is ever truly forgotten. She's the titaness of memory. Not just personal memories, but the collective memory of humanity, the stories, the myths, the knowledge that shapes our understanding of who we are. Imagine a world without memory, a world where everything fades into oblivion, where history is lost and lessons are unlearned. That's the void that Mnemosyne prevents. She's the reason we tell stories, the reason we record our history, the reason we strive to understand the past. She's also the mother of the muses, those 9 goddesses of art, music, and science. Mnemosyne reminds us that the past is not something to be forgotten, but something to be learned from. These titans were crucial figures in early Greek mythology, representing primal forces and powers before the rise of the Olympian gods. They weren't just deities, they were embodiments of the very fabric of the cosmos: time, light, the heavens, the earth, memory itself. Their stories, though often dramatic and fraught with conflict, remind us of the power of these fundamental forces, the enduring legacy of the past, and the importance of understanding our place within the grand scheme of the universe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mythological explorations. Until next time, keep looking up at the stars and pondering the mysteries of the cosmos.